we do a basic flow. So let's get started on our backs. So coming down onto your backs, and go ahead and bring your knees together and open your feet as wide as your mat. Take your arms out to the side, turn your palms to face up towards the ceiling. Closing your eyes here. Take an inhale through your nose, and an exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. One more time, inhale. Let's exhale out of our mouth. Take a moment, check in, see how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually today. Meet yourself wherever you're at. Working from that place. Trusting the process, everything's in divine order for your highest good. We know that everything changes. Separate your knees. And then from here, let's just windshield wiper them side to side. Moving the head side to side. Just a little bit of movement. And then walk your feet in towards each other, and then draw the knees in towards your chest. And then from here, place your hands on top of your kneecaps. And as if they're imaginary paintbrushes, we're going to paint the ceiling, painting circles, so rotating around. And then go the opposite way. And then coming back to center here, bring your arms by your side, feet to the floor. We'll take 5 rolling bridges, so press into your feet, lift your hips up, begin to lift your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, slowly lower yourself back down to the earth, arms by your side. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, bring the arms up overhead as you inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower yourself down to the earth. Let's do 3 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower back down. Last 2, inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, lower back down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Draw the knees into your chest, rock forward and back, or roll to the side and press yourself up. Bring yourself into a cross-seated position. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your knees. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, chin in, rounds the spine. Come into your cat pose. Inhale, lift and lengthen, open. Exhale, contract and let go. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Coming to neutral, Take your arms out wide. Take your right arm underneath your left, crossing at the elbows and then crossing at the wrists. If that's too much, just grab your shoulders here. From here, we lift the elbows up and then lower back down. Lift 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Let's do the other side. Left arm underneath the right, crossing at the elbows, crossing at the wrists. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, lower back down. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, coming forward into tabletop pose. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's go ahead and turn the hands so the fingers point towards the body. And you're just gonna rock forward and back here. And then turn your hands so the fingers point towards the side wall and just move side to side. And if you move your hands closer together, it's gonna make this more intense in the wrist. Keep them further apart, a little less intense. Find what works best for you. And then bring your knees together, tuck your toes under, and go ahead and look at your toes. Make sure they're spread out. One's not on top of the other. So a little stretch for the arches of your feet. From here, interlace your fingers, extend and reach forward, and then lift the arms up overhead. Bring the hands to the back of the head here, and then bring your chin to your chest and draw the elbows in. Press into the back of your head or press your hands into the back of your head and your head into your hands. Create a little resistance there, and then maybe turn side to side. Come back to center, inhale, lift your chin up. Take the arms up overhead, come forward back into that tabletop, lift your feet up, move your ankles around, and then tap the tops of your feet, make some noise. When you're ready, take downward facing dog. Paddle the feet right and left, shake your head yes, shake it no. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose, top of a push-up. Holding your plank here for 5, for 4, core is engaged, for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop down to your knees, take child's pose. Cat curl up, round up. Let's take it back into plank again. Holding your plank for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower the knees down this time. We'll walk the hands forward for heart melting pose, also known as puppy pose. So bringing the heart down towards the floor. The buttock stays in the air. Maybe bring your forehead to the floor. If it doesn't touch, use a towel or a block to create a little support here. And then from here, we take it back into plank. Last one, hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower your knees down to the earth. Lower your chin and chest down. Slither forward into a low cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press into the feet. Lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Walk your hands back so they're alongside your rib cage. Elbows hug in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands off your mat. Create little teepees with your hands. Inhale, rise up. Press into the fingertips. Lift up. Exhale, lower back down. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower back down. Slide your hands in, tuck your toes under, press up onto your knees, and then take downward facing dog. Take a little stroll to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, look forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look forward, and exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen, hands to your hips, rise all the way up to standing. All right, let's do some sun salutations. Hands to your heart center. Inhale, the arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right leg steps back, runner's lunge. Left leg steps back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Lower down, chaturanga. I'll modify the first one, knees, chin, chest. Slither forward, low cobra, or press up, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg lifts in the air. Shift forward, draw the knee to your chest, and place the right foot in between your hands. Looking forward, you'll spring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take your arms out wide, come all the way up. Arch back, and draw the hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Left leg steps back, exhale. Right leg steps back, plank. Shifting forward here, lower knees, chin, chest, or full expression chaturanga. Up dog, and downward facing dog. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Left leg lifts, left foot forward in between your hands. Shifting forward, bring your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take the arms out wide, come all the way up. Arch back, and hands to the center of your chest. One more round. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands, hop, step, float it back. Up dog, and downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking forward, shortening your stance if you're going to attempt to hop to the top of your mat. You can step there also, so bend the knees. Exhale all the air out. Use the inhale to get you to the top. Lengthen and fold. Take the arms out wide, come all the way up. Arch back, and hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step, float it back. Chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts in the air, bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. Lower halfway down, hold. Left hand to the floor, right arm reaches up. Right arm swings around. Walk your back foot in 1 or 2 steps, setting up for pyramid pose. Heel to heel alignment, left toes are turned in slightly here. You want to level your hips off. Inhale, lengthen, look forward, and exhale, fold over that right leg. That right leg can be bent if you need to. Walking your hands back towards that left foot. Really get in there. Inhale, lengthen, look forward here. And then we'll lift up that left leg. We'll take the left hand out here, right hand to your hip. Point your toes or flex your foot. And then open up, revolving half moon pose. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. And 1. Right hand to the floor, left foot meets the right. Lengthen on your inhale, exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing. Arch back once you get to the top, and hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, hop, float it back. Take a vinyasa, up dog, and downward facing dog. Left leg lifts in the air. Bring your left foot forward in between your hands. Rise up, press into that left heel. Come into your crescent lunge. Get balanced and stable here. And then lower halfway. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Right hand to the floor, left arm reaches up. Hold for 5, for 4. Pressing down, reaching up towards the sky for 3, for 2, and 1. Circle that left arm around. Walk your back foot in, shortening your stance here. Level your hips off. Inhale, lengthen. Nice little hamstring stretch here. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward here, shift the weight into the left foot, pick up the right leg, point or flex the foot, and then from here open up into that revolving half moon. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring that left hand down, bring the right foot to meet the left. Lengthen on your inhale and exhale, fold. Toe heel your feet apart here. Come into Malasana pose. Rock a little side to side. And holding your Malasana, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the floor, hips to the sky. Toe heel your feet back in and slowly roll all the way up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bringing your hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hop, step, float it back. Lower down, up dog, and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts in the air. Bring your right foot forward in between your hands. We'll start with that crescent lunge pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale into your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg. Reverse triangle. And then come forward into your triangle pose. Right hand to the foot, shin, floor, or block. Left arm reaches up. Bend your right knee, reverse. And then take 5-pointed star, turn and face the side wall. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Bring your hands in between your feet here. Turn your toes in slightly. Roll your weight slightly forward here. Bend the elbows. And breathe. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands around. Take that runner's lunge here. Then walk your back foot in 1 or 2 steps. Bringing that left foot behind the right heel. Like you're walking on a tightrope here. It's called steer pose. Lift the toes up and then walk the feet around, or walk the hands around and spin the feet. Holding here. You can take a twist. And slowly unwind, walk back around. From here, standing split, lift that left leg in, fold, holding. Maybe take the right hand to the back of the right ankle, wrapping the arm around, lifting the left leg high for a standing split. Maybe play with the balance here. Left hand comes to the right ankle. You can also do some calf raises, lifting up and down. Those of you working on handstands, you'll plant your hands. You'll lift that heel, shifting the weight forward. Use this as a little spring and try to find some little air time there. You've got 5 breaths wherever you're at. Remember, this is all a practice. Left foot meets the right. Lengthen on your inhale and exhale, fold. Chair pose. Swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step, float it back. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, left foot forward in between your hands. We start with that crescent lunge. Open it up to warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg. Come forward into triangle pose. And then bend that left knee, reverse once again. And 5-pointed star, turn and face the side wall. Then from here, inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, come forward. Holding for 5. Some of you can use this opportunity to do a headstand if that's in your practice. Or just hold here for 4. For 3. For 2. Take your time coming down, hands to the floor wherever you're at. Lengthen the spine, walk the hands around, come into that runner's lunge. You'll walk that back foot in 1 or 2 steps. Toes behind the left heels like you're walking on a tightrope at the circus. Lift the toes up and begin to spin the feet around. Stay here, standing steer, or open up, taking that twist. Release. Spin the feet back around. Shift forward, lift up your right leg. Play with the balance. Bring the left hand to the ankle. Wrap that arm around the back of the calf. Lift up. Maybe take the right hand, play with the balance. Maybe both hands come to the floor. Do some calf raises, lifting up and down. If you're working on handstands, you can do that now. Finding a little air time. Inhale, lengthen, look forward, and exhale, fold. Sit in your imaginary chair, put your arms up. Exhale, chest to your thigh, take your arms behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, lower. From here, Malasana pose once again, or come into your crow pose. So Malasana, down like so, and you can hold. You can add these little squats here if you wish, or you fly. Yogi's choice. So bringing your knees to the back of your arms. See if you can plug them into the armpits. The buttocks is high here. You're shifting your weight forward. And maybe you pick up one toe, maybe you pick up the other foot. Hold for 5, for 4, wherever you're at, for 3, for 2, and 1. Everybody comes down onto their buttocks, extending their legs out in front of them. Inhale, extend, round the back, and slowly come down. Bring the arms up overhead. Circle the arms around. Draw the knees into the chest. Place the soles of the feet on the floor. Let's take a bridge pose. So pressing the feet into the earth, lift the hips up. Maybe roll the shoulders underneath. Those of you that want to take wheel, go ahead and take wheel. Slowly lower yourself down. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Knees come into your chest, rock forward into a boat pose. So find your boat, find your balance, float. Cross your ankles, rock forward, step back into a plank. Lower down, chaturanga, rise up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg lifts in the air. Bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Drop your left knee down to the earth. Inhale, the arms are going to reach up. Exhale, you're going to water wheel the arms. Staying here, or you can reverse this, bringing your right hand to the left heel. And then windmill your hands back down. Step back to a plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Rise up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts. Bring that left knee in and drop the foot in between the hands. Right knee to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, water wheel. Stay here. I like to tuck the back toes under And then from here, take that hand to the heel maybe, and reverse it. And then slowly windmill the hands back down. Step back plank. Lower down chaturanga. Up dog and downward facing dog. Lower both knees down to the mat. Knees are about 6 inches apart. It's about 2 fists width. Tuck your toes under for camel pose. Hands in your imaginary back pockets. Draw the elbows in, lift the chest. Hold here. Some of you can lean back, reach for the heels. Slowly come out of the pose. Hands to the floor. Tuck the toes under, down dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee to right wrist. Coming into pigeon pose. So lengthening the spine here. If you have a big space underneath this hip, let's place a pillow. Lift the chest. Make sure that left foot is directly behind the ankle and the ankle's behind the knee. You're not sickling the foot in. Lift, and then when you're ready, come down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Leaning over to the right, swing that left leg around. Coming into a spinal twist. So if this is too much, you just extend this bottom leg. Otherwise, keep it folded in. Left arm comes around, creates a kickstand. Right arm reaches up. Take the elbow to the outside edge of the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate around. Little counter twist the opposite way. And let's take it back into downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa here. Otherwise, just hold for a moment, 2 breaths. When you're ready, the left leg will lift. Bring that left knee to your left wrist. Inhale, lift and lengthen here. Level the hips. And then exhale, slowly come forward. Make sure not bringing all the weight into the left shin, that some weight is being pressed down and back here to get that nice stretch in the glute. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Lean to the left, take that right leg around. Move into your spinal twist. Right arm comes around, creates a little kickstand. Left arm reaches up. Take the elbow to the outside edge of the knee. Gaze over the right shoulder. Little counter twist the opposite way. And then from here, slowly release. Come down onto your back. Making your way into your final rest. If there's any last minute poses you wish to do, any inversions, go ahead and do that at this time. Otherwise, settle in. Letting the body relax, let go, feel yourself supported by your yoga mat. Stay here for as long as you'd like. But when you are ready to transition, you'll slowly wake your body up. You'll lean to one side. Take a moment pausing there. And slowly coming up. Coming back to a cross-seated position. Taking a moment, grounding yourself here. Hands to heart center. May your heart be filled with love, peace, light, and joy, and the light of truth overcome all